Hey guys, what's up? Tuning into you live right now. We're live, okay, Chuck? We're live. I just started streaming.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
are we?
live. We're live on YouTube. People are starting to come in.
Oh, wow.
That okay?
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. That's cool.
Cool. Want to say hello? Hey
Hello,
guys, how's it
everyone.
going? Hope you're having a happy Friday, folks. So, okay, am I lined up? We're lined up. Okay, we're on. So, um, we were just, I don't know, what were we talking about? A lot of secret stuff, right, bro?
A lot of things. Yes, a lot of things.
A
A
lot of
lot of good
stuff.
things.
Honestly, we can't share the Picasso technique. We can't talk about that. Hey, our secret project. We won't share that. So Chuck was asking me how to create a branded quote, self quote style. So I thought, let's just go live. We'll have the recording, and maybe some of the fine folks tuning in can get some benefit out of it. Disclaimer number one, I'm not a Canva expert. Ready, Chuck? We're going to
There you
go with
go.
the flow. I'm going to share my screen. On YouTube, I can see you guys right now. Can you please let me know if you can see my screen? That would be awesome. Okay. Well, we don't have many people tuning in right now, brother, so they're going to watch the replay, I'm sure. Can you see it, my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, Chuck, let's do this, and maybe I'll ask for your assistance along the way. But for the people watching, tuning in live, or watching the replay, we were going through one of Chuck's content videos, and we were all listening together, because what I do is I rewatch my entire video and I try to find something that, as I'm speaking, that would come out as a quote or a saying or a sentence. And one really perked up my ear. We started about here. This is where Chuck talks about procrastination. I'm talking about you like you're not in the room, eh, Chuck? Okay, so let's just play a little clip here.
Can-Am social media marketing. In this episode, whether you're listening to our podcast or viewing our video channel, we'll be talking about procrastination, what it is, and how to eliminate it from your life. Procrastination is the avoidance of doing a task that needs to be accomplished by a certain deadline or a certain date. It's the habitual or intentional delay of starting a project or a job, and that could have negative consequences if it's not completed, but it could also have benefits.
Okay, guys, I'm going to stop it right there, because as Chuck is speaking, there's some certain things that just jump out at me. And that jumped out at me, the beginning of that sentence. We actually typed it in together right now. Actually, I asked Chuck to write it down, right, bud?
Yep, that's right.
And he wrote down every word. Then I go, it's too good. Let's just do a quote now instead of talking about it. So I typed this in. I think it's fantastic. Procrastination is the avoidance of doing a task that needs to be accomplished by a certain deadline. Boom. I mean, that's perfect. So you guys probably can't see it on the YouTube live, but that's what it says. I just like to use Notepad. But what I would do is I would go through one of my videos and I would take out literally probably a dozen sentences like that, and you will find them. This doesn't have to be an award-winning quote. It's just something you said. Leaders like Ty Lopez, Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone do this all the time. The important thing is that you said it in the video and your picture must be in the quote background. So let's go do that now. As I'm doing this, Chuck, you want to work? We're going to work together, because I want to have a picture of you. Do you have a picture handy of yourself, maybe procrastinating? Oh, you know what? Do you want to use the video, the picture in the video right
Yeah,
here?
sure.
Okay, how do we do that? Okay.
Okay.
Do you have this as a picture, as a thumbnail?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Can you send me that right now through email? And we're going to, as you're doing that, I'm going to open up my Canva.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds here.
Thank you, man. You know which email to send it to?
Okay, Mark at the Wealthy Train.
Can you do thewealthytrainer@gmail.com?
Okay, I'm just gonna write that down.
Well, folks, you're getting the real deal. We're making things happen here.
Okay, let's see.
It's awesome. I love doing this. This is a really good picture. It's a really good picture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, open Canva, guys. That's canva.com. It's a free program. I may have the paid version, but I will use a free template for this demo. Now, what I will do is, you know what? Chuck?
Yep.
Don't even worry about it. It'll be easier if I just clip it here myself, okay?
Okay.
Because then I don't have to download it and I don't have to interfere with the connection.
Sure.
I don't know if it'll interfere with the YouTube live feed, and it'll just bog things down. As I'm doing this quickly, guys, I hope everyone's having a good Friday. I hope you're keeping well with this whole self-isolation thing. As I'm doing this, did you want to just chat to the people? We have 9 people on right now.
9 people. Oh.
Well, just say hello or something.
Hi.
Kill some time, and I'll be doing my thing. It'll take me half a sec.
Well, we're coming to you from my home office today down in Prescott, which is great. The office isn't showing in behind, but we have the flags there. We're actually on the Canadian-American border, so that's why you're seeing the 2 flags right about an hour south of where Mark is in Ottawa. Now I'm lucky enough that Mark is working on this quote. I'm pretty excited about this, actually. You know, it's gonna be phenomenal. But then like everything that Mark works on turns out that way. So hey, I have no arguments right there at all. Now I think he's going into Canada right now, I believe.
I'm right here, bro. No. You just keep them entertained, please. Well, I can hear everything. If you want to talk, if you want to just tell them about yourself, just to kill some time, because I'm almost there. I'm just taking this, turning it into a square image, then I'll import it. So, guys, as a little, it's not a disclaimer. It's that you need an image of yourself if you're going to do this. Now, in this case, you know what I'm thinking? I don't want. Well, you know what's great about this, Chuck? We can almost do it. We can almost do it without Canva. But I want to demo Canva, so
you're not sure. Well, stay tuned.
Okay. Oh, I had one when you were smiling. I like the point too. There you go. That's the image I love.
Okay.
So I'm going to screenshot this. But then I will also do a couple of things real quick. Open. Desktop. The cops are coming to get you, brother. Yeah.
So you're taking the image from the actual video then, eh?
I am. Why is my Photoshop not sure? Oh, there it is. It popped out somehow. I don't know why that happened. Okay. You know what it is? I'm used to working on this screen, so it's keeping a lot of the layers on this screen, I think. Oh, well. One night, the 96-year-old draws a bath, puts his foot in and pauses. He yells downstairs, was I getting in or out of the Tell Donna that there are 13 viewers that are listening to her right now.
Hey, Donna, you have 13 viewers listening.
They can hear everything.
We're doing a live broadcast.
Okay. Did it scare her? I'm just going to do this quick because
Sure.
I think
I'll be
we
right
could do
back
it.
in 2 seconds there, Mark.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, this is not really a Photoshop tutorial, but all I'm doing is I'm using a cropping tool. And again, this is out of the scope of what I was going to do, but I guess what I can say here is that I've gotten very used to, if I'm going to do a job, like any job, I'm going to do the best I can at that job. If it doesn't require an amount of time that outweighs the result. So I guess what I'm trying to say is by not doing a really good job, you're using up as much energy as if you were to do a very good job. So this is taking me a little more time to do the best job I can do in the amount of time I have. And if I were to do a crappy job, it would take probably a little less time, and the end result would be nowhere near as cool. And the amount of energy it requires from me is the same. It actually takes more energy to do a crappy job than to do a good job. Because if you do a good job and put in that extra effort, you're like, oh, that was hard to do. That took a lot of energy, but then it doesn't linger. So if you do a good job, use up that energy now, and you're like, oh, that took a lot of energy, but now I'm happy with it. So you're not going to keep thinking in the back of your head, oh, that's a crappy job. I didn't want to put that crappy image up there. So I'm just going to delete that. So I put in the extra work on that. So I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Just going to clean it up a little bit, take 2 seconds. All I'm doing is I'm taking off the background manually. I'm sure there are tools to do this, guys. If you are a Photoshop user or if you have Photoshop, I'm just using the lasso tool to crop off the background manually. I find that by then, in my experience, by doing it manually, I get a cleaner line. It's kind of like using those Zoom backgrounds, Chuck?
Yep.
If you have a professional green screen and you're using specific software for it, you just get a better product at the end of the day. See, I didn't like the way your forehead was square there, so I'm just kind of cropping that. It's a detail guy in me. I'm gonna give you nice round cheekbones. Would you like me to crop a bit of weight off of you?
No, there's an answer. I wouldn't argue with that, Mark.
I'm just kidding. I'll chisel up your face like a supermodel. No, this is not a Photoshop. I do the basics in Photoshop. I don't. The only images that I do play with are when I do my own weight loss images. I paint abdominals in my stomach area.
Oh, cool.
I don't do that. I wish I could. Okay, so now I'm going to take off the background and then we'll work with this. So here we go. How do I do that? I go like that. Of course I know. We go like this. We go like this. Okay, file save. I'll save.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Let me see. We'll go 128 dithered. I love that word, dithered. Chuck transparent. Chuck is very transparent. He wears his emotions on his sleeves. You're transparent, eh, Chuck? Oh, good. Okay, now we got that done with. You guys didn't need to see that. Bottom line was get an image. I just wanted to get a cool image, so I manually took out the background. Now, if I go in Canva, I'm going to go to Square. Oh, social media, guys, is the setting. It's the setting I like in Canva. It's 1080 by 1080. It's a perfect square. And look at these beautiful templates. Look at these beautiful templates. Look at this beautiful template. Look at this. All beautiful templates. I'm gonna pick one that I think Chuck's image would look good in. Let's see. That looks pretty cool right here, eh?
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Well, we're talking about procrastination, aren't we?
Yes.
So I think we may want to have some. I'm going to search the templates for work. There we go. Because I find that procrastination has to do with work most of the time, right? Getting something done.
Definitely.
So I'm going to go look at the templates, working maybe. See how I'm doing this, guys? I'm just going in the search bar on Canva. Pretty easy stuff. I like this. You like that cityscape like that?
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just going to the quote. Procrastination is the avoidance of doing a task that needs to be accomplished by a certain deadline. Just going, I'm copying that. I'm going here. Oh, that'll look really cool, Chuck. I think that'll look really cool. I'm gonna go like this. That out. All I'm doing, guys, is working like I would be working in any editor. I selected everything. I'm going to go to the font size, 32, too small. So that's how easy this software is. You just select the text. You can click my affiliate link for Canva in the description. Okay, I'm joking. Oh, look at that's coming together nicely, eh, brother?
I think so.
I think it'll look really good. Okay, I don't want it that big because I want to see your beautiful face. Procrastination is the avoidance of doing a task that needs to be accomplished by a deadline. I always like to do this because we're always personally branding ourselves. If you said it, you said it, and some people are uncomfortable putting their own names in, but I'm not. Are you, Chuck?
No, no.
Good. And what I would do here is I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to get rid of that upper text. I don't need that. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Do you have a URL? Or what Can-Am connection? Is it canamsocialmedia.com?
Yes, that's for the blog.
Perfect. We always want to guide people to the blog because that's where we're going to have your pixel installed where we catch people automatically. Can-Am social media marketing. And make that a little bigger. Accept risk. Antivirus on my computer. A little bigger. You go like this. Oh yeah, that looks pretty darn good. Want to go? Do you want to go red and blue?
Sure, that sounds awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool? Is that the red? Yeah.
Yep.
Blue. Is that blue? No. Is that blue? Where's blue? Can you guide me? Okay. I'm colorblind.
How? The one on the end was the real dark blue, and the one beside it.
Is that blue? Okay, we got blue. For the record, guys, I am colorblind. I kind of do guesses on the palettes, but I only see 30% of colors. So this is why I was asking. But if I hover over them, I could see it. I think the dark blue will look good.
Yeah, the dark blue.
That looks amazing, eh?
I like that.
Bold. Look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? canamsocialmediamarketing.com. Okay, I'm going to make this a little smaller because I want to bring in your image now. See how that looks? And then what I'm going to do down here, I'm just going to enter. I'm going to align this line to the right. Okay. You click once, it goes to the left. Click again, it goes to the center. Click again, it goes to the right. Did that work? Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to put the little squiggly and go check. Make that smaller. And let's see if they have some script font. I love the script font for signatures. Maybe not. Maybe that's good. No, I don't like that. Here I am creating your quote, eh? The thing is, you guys could easily, same with you, Chuck, you could go back on this training and replicate what I'm doing, right?
This is cool, yeah.
It's
Totally.
pretty clear what I'm doing, right?
You've got a lot of fun, Sid.
I was going to say, for days. We got fonts for days in Canva, folks. We're only into the K's, and I'm going into the S's. So I'm going to just grab my Life Easy. You like that?
That's not bad.
Not bad? It'll do for now. You know how to change it, right? I'm going to send you the file too.
Oh, excellent. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. So you can play with it. Enter that. That looks pretty awesome. That looks pretty freaking awesome, bro. That looks pretty awesome. For a couple of minutes, the part that took the longest was the Photoshop, actually. But now we're going to put that to good use. I think it's worth taking the time to get a transparent background, because now, here's what happens, folks. I'm going to uploads on the side. And then I'm going to upload Chuck's image by going upload an image or video. I'm going to go grab it. It's called Chuck Transparent. I just created that. There it is. Oh, this will look really good because you're pointing to the quote. I'm going to take it. I'm going to drag it onto the screen. Oh, wow. Isn't that? I'm going to make it bigger. Oh, you're pointing at your own quote. Okay. This is going to look superb. I'm going to actually make it big. It's worth it. You're a good-looking fellow. We got to make you stand out. Just like this. I'll take this, make it a little smaller. Just like this. Hey, I'm getting better at Canva, Chuck?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you. Look at that, folks. I wonder if I want to do a little line break here like this. Yeah, I'm going to want that. That'll look good. Ha, ha, ha. Fantastic. Boom.
That's really coming together.
Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to download that as a JPEG. And look at this, folks. Let's go take a look at the quote that now we own. Are you guys ready? I downloaded it. It's on my other screen. Give me a 3, 2, 1. Here, we're gonna get ready. Give me a drum roll, Chuck. Ta-da!
Wow, I like that, Mark.
Isn't that amazing?
Very cool.
We did that in a matter of minutes. Look at that. We just went into, well, let's just reiterate what just happened, folks, in the matter of a few minutes. We went through a content video of Chuck's. We just listened to Chuck speak. We picked up a sentence that he was just saying. We typed it out. And as you do this, it's good to do it with multiple sentences since you're in the video anyways, because then you can get multiple quotes out of one piece of content. And then you can also change the wording. They're your words. Even if you're reading them off of something, if it's somebody's exact quote, well, then you can quote them and still have your picture. If it's somebody's quote and you're uncomfortable, no, you should probably always quote them. Just standard practice, and throw in your picture. We did that now, folks. We did not, this was not, no preparation. We went into his video, found a sentence, copied into a Canva image. We downloaded an image of Chuck. We applied a transparent background. For those of you that cannot do transparent background work, Fiverr does it. Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. And they'll do it once. Some people will do it once. I don't know which resellers are credible. You may have to take a few hits on that or look at their previous work. But once you get it done once, you own that PNG file and you don't have to pay for it every time you use it. I think this is a great one. I think that's going to be a keeper for you, Chuck. And we created it in a few minutes. I mean, the transparent image. You can use it for more of your quotes.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So there you have it, folks. This is how you create a personally branded quote from your pre-existing content. Okay, I'm going to tune off of YouTube. Okay, now, Chuck?
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Mark.
And we'll continue. All right. Bye, everybody. Want to say bye, brother?
We'll talk to y'all later.
Now I'm going to ask you to jump and you say, how high? Thank you for watching or listening. I hope this content has helped you in any way, maybe motivated, inspired you. Maybe it's triggered an idea. Maybe it's gotten you out of a rut. Maybe it's simply entertained you. Listen, I'm just an ex-computer consultant guy who lost his way to drugs and alcohol and eventually became homeless. From rock bottom, I cleaned up, I clawed my way back into the workforce, I shifted into running my own business. I've been retired from the corporate world for 7 years now, and I've never looked back. If you want to follow me on my journey or maybe even connect further, you can either go to my blog at thewealthytrainer.com, that's thewealthytrainer.com, or you can click the link in the description if you're watching this video. Marc Lalonde signing off, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye-bye now.